Well, no big surprise as the Mammoth Community Water District Wednesday announced that it has filed a lawsuit against the Great Basin Air Pollution Control District, charging the district with violating the California Environmental Quality Act by certifying an inadequate and flawed final environmental impact statement, environmental impact report for what a press release from the Mammoth Community Water District calls the controversial Casa Diablo 4 geothermal development project. The project's proponent, Ormat Technologies, is listed as a real party of interest in the suit against Great Basin. Now, that press release from the Mammoth Community Water District states the petition for writ of mandate filed with the Superior Court of the State of California in Mono County, and that was filed last Friday, August 15th. It states that the FEIS-EIR prepared for Casa Diablo 4, quote, lacks credible information to support its conclusions that the project will not significantly impact groundwater resources and is fundamentally flawed as an informational document because it fails to disclose significant information, end quote. Now, the petition alleges that there was a lack of transparency evident throughout the FEIS-EIR process, and that FEIS-EIR is inadequate because it lacks credible scientific evidence to support the conclusion that there will be no adverse impacts to Mammoth's groundwater resources and that there is no hydrological connectivity between the groundwater aquifer and the underlying geothermal system. Also, that Great Basin refused to disclose significant information to the public and stakeholders as required under CEQA, and also Great Basin failed to adequately respond to comments submitted by the Mammoth Community Water District on the draft EIS-EIR. Now, the press release notes that Mammoth Community Water District, along with local community groups and local, regional, and federal and elected officials, have consistently expressed concerns with Casa Diablo 4's potential impacts to local water supplies and environmental resources. Now, said Patrick Hayes, the Water District's general manager, quote, our top priority is and always has been the protection of our water supply. That's why it's imperative that the real impacts of the Casa Diablo 4 project be truly analyzed in a transparent and collaborative process. By certifying an environmental document that failed to adequately analyze Casa Diablo 4's potential impacts to our groundwater resources and then refusing to disclose data used to make this inadequate analysis, Great Basin abused its discretion under CEQA and obstructed the protections that should have been afforded to the region through the environmental review, end quote. Now, the director of the Great Basin Air Pollution Control District, Ted Shady, offered this comment on news that the Mammoth Community Water District is suing his agency. Now, Shady had earlier made it clear that he would issue no permits for additional Ormat geothermal wells until a monitoring plan is in place. Ted Shady said, quote, although Great Basin's top priority is to protect air quality in the Eastern Sierra, it also takes very seriously the protection of the town of Mammoth Lake's water supply. The certified EIR, along with Great Basin's permitting process and requirements imposed by the U.S. Bureau of Land Management, will ensure the area's air and water are protected. It is unfortunate, Shady continued, that the Mammoth Community Water District felt the need to file a lawsuit against Great Basin instead of working with all the parties to develop a groundwater monitoring plan that protects the town's water supply. The Water District has every right to file a lawsuit, but it would seem to be a waste of its ratepayers' money to hire a public relations firm for $125,000 to issue press releases and take out full-page ads in Inyo and Mono newspapers. This is not a public relations issue. It is a hearing before a Mono County judge. Ted Shady continued, Great Basin will vigorously defend itself in court before a judge. It fully intends to prevail in all actions against it. Great Basin has never lost a lawsuit, and it is unlikely to lose this one, end quote. Well, a Bishop man was arrested on drug and counterfeit government document charges. Now, according to a press release from the Inyo County Sheriff's Office, on August 13th, Inyo County Sheriff's deputies conducted a traffic stop on a white sedan in the Bishop area. A driver's license check on the driver, Adriana Mendez, age 33 of Bishop, revealed she was driving without a valid license. She was booked into the Inyo County Jail in Independence and released on a citation. Press release notes that deputies identified the front passenger in the vehicle as Ricardo Mendez, age 34 of Bishop. Press release states deputies identified Ricardo Mendez as being on formal Inyo County probation for domestic violence. Now, as part of his terms of his probation, Ricardo Mendez was subject to search and tests for drugs by any peace officer. Agents with the Inyo County Narcotics Enforcement Team assisted with a detailed search of Ricardo Mendez, which resulted in the discovery of approximately 1 ounce of methamphetamine concealed within his clothing. The press release says that a search of Mendez's residence resulted in the discovery of counterfeit government documents. There was a driver's license in the name of Ricardo Mendez, permanent resident cards in the names of Ricardo and Adriana Mendez, and also Social Security cards in the name of Adriana. Ricardo Mendez was arrested and transported to the Inyo County Jail and booked on charges of possession of a controlled substance, possession of a controlled substance for sale, and forgery or counterfeiting of seals. Agents will be requesting the district attorney's office also file charges on Adriana Mendez for the counterfeit government documents. Well, a press release is giving information that the Bishop Paiute tribe recently made history with Travois, a Kansas City-based consulting firm, when it became the first California tribe to receive an award of low-income housing tax credits for an affordable housing project. The California Tax Credit Allocation Committee awarded the tribe with $884,507 in federal LIHTCs and $3,446,131 in California state LIHTCs to build 30 new homes and a new community building. Now, this project will meet the needs of large families and multi-generational households common to the Bishop Paiute tribe. Press release says 26 of the homes will be 3-bedroom units or larger and will include 2 full bathrooms. All of the units will be built on quarter-acre lots, allowing for private yards and outdoor recreation space. The press release says the homes will be highly energy efficient and will even produce their own energy, as each home will be equipped with solar panels that are estimated to produce at minimum 50% of the unit's annual electricity needs. The families who occupy the homes will also benefit from reduced ongoing utility costs. Now, the development also includes a 3,000 square foot community building, a playground, and a barbecue pit. The community building will provide the tribe with meeting space, a kitchen, and restrooms, and it will also be equipped with solar panels that are estimated to meet 75% of the building's annual electricity needs. You can see much more on this story on our website, SierraWave.net. Well, the 15th annual Mammoth Lakes Foundation Golf Classic is right around the corner. Sierra Wave Media's Rob Gill filed this report.
15th annual Mammoth Lakes Golf Classics here at Sierra Star Golf Course on Sunday, September 7th. The 15th annual Golf Classic benefits higher education and cultural enrichment in the Eastern Sierra. What does that mean? That puts kids in college for free here in our communities. We do over 600 scholarships we've done through the Mammoth Lakes Foundation, educating our local kids and adults with continuing education.
It's been a pretty awesome thing to be involved with for the last 15 years and see a lot of the local kids, some of which worked here, some of which I've kind of encountered in other programs. Just to see them be able to stay here and continue their education and you know, hopefully give back and contribute to the community.
Yeah, it's what we like to call, it's a Dave McCoy thing. It's all about the community. Dave's been a supporter of the community from when he got here in the 50s, and we're carrying that on. Go online to mammothLakesFoundation.org, and you'll see a link there for registering at biddingfornow.com. We're partnered with biddingfornow.com to sell tickets, and also you can see our auction items starting next week.
Ooh, that's exciting. And if you're like me and you struggle a little bit with the internet, I often break it. So you can actually come by the golf shop and fill out a paper and pencil form as well, and I'll make sure Dion gets that.
You can register all the way through the morning of the event, all the way till probably about 9:30. The shotgun starts at 10 a.m. You could walk on and register if you're seeing this on Sunday morning and it's and you still have time to get here on Sunday the 7th. But early bird registration goes through August 31st, and that's when the tickets are $99, or the event registration is $99 for a single round and $396 for a foursome. It's a great deal to play Sierra Star. It's a great benefit. So we hope you make it out.
Yeah, it's actually it's lower than our rack rate of $129. So $99 a player. It's a way that Sierra Star and the ski area can help support the Mammoth Lakes Foundation. So we encourage everybody, in the spirit of Dave McCoy, to jump on this bandwagon and register for the event. I would prefer not the day of, Dion, but if they could organize themselves and organize a team, that would be outstanding. And there are a few other ways, if you're not a golfer, to contribute. Are raffle tickets and online bidding available to just about anybody?
Yep. Yeah, this year the bidding will be available to anybody through biddingforgood.com. So whether you can attend the event or not, you could still bid on our silent auction items.
So one other point that we might want to clarify is registration for the event, even when you've signed up online, begins at 8:30 and the shotgun start is at 10 o'clock. So, if everybody can be here by 8:30 or 9 and get some breakfast, perhaps bid on a few items, socialize a little bit, and then be ready to tee off by 10 a.m.
A lot of great people help out this event. Being in its 15th year, we've got a lot of support, and we're looking forward to getting some new people out and playing and having a good time at Sierra Star Golf Course.
Is somebody able to sponsor a hole too if they're not playing?
Yeah. Anybody can sponsor a hole. We've got hole sponsorships, tee sponsorships. We're still looking for a breakfast sponsor. There's a lot of ways to get involved. If you have any questions, you can give me a call at the Mammoth Lakes Foundation, 934-3781.
All right, thanks for that, Rob. We'll be back with more news.